Take a slow breath in and let it go gently. Settle the shoulders, relax the jaw. Let the hands rest wherever they feel comfortable, perhaps one over the heart. This is a soft space where hope can breathe. It is safe to want a life that feels kinder. It is safe to wish for a shift that brings peace to the mind and ease to the body. In this moment, nothing has to be fixed. No one needs to be impressed. There is only one gentle intention: to open a little window to good. The nervous system settles when it knows it is welcome here. The breath is a friend. With every inhale, there is a little more room. With every exhale, there is a little less tension. Try a simple rhythm. Breathe in to the count of 4. Pause softly for 4. Breathe out for 4, and then rest for 4 before the next inhale. Let this square of calm cradle the whole being. As the breath steadies, thoughts slow down and melt into softer shapes. The belly loosens, the throat opens. A small pause appears between thought and feeling, and in that pause the body begins to trust again. Say this kindly, either aloud or inside. I am safe to wish and safe to receive. Let the words be as simple as a warm blanket, not a command, not a demand, only an invitation. When kindness meets the inner world, the body recognizes it. Shoulders drop a little more, the brow softens. The nervous system reads those cues and says, we can rest now. In rest, fresh ideas rise. When the body feels supported, the heart offers guidance that was hard to hear under the noise. This very minute is an open door. There is no test to pass. One small breath, one kind line of thought, one soft glance toward the self, that is enough to begin. If doubt shows up, it can sit nearby without running the show. Doubt often appears when good is near, not as the truth, but as an echo of old stories. Those stories once tried to protect the heart. Thank them for their work and let them rest. The body responds to this gentleness. A calm message goes out through the muscles, the breath, and the heart rate. All is well here. This is how emotional safety and physical ease link together. Thoughts whisper kind words, the breath slows, the body eases, and the mind becomes clearer. In that clarity, wishes grow roots. Now, place one hand over the heart, one hand over the belly. Feel the warmth of the palms. This simple touch says, I'm here with you. It steadies the inner child, the inner critic, and the inner guide all at once. Say softly, it is okay for me to want a beautiful outcome. It is okay for me to want help. It is okay for me to choose peace now. Notice the breath. Notice how the ribs rise and fall. If there is any tightness, lengthen the exhale a little more than the inhale, because a longer out-breath sends a signal of safety to the whole system. When safety grows, hope grows with it. There is a gentle law at work in the life of thought. Where attention goes, energy gathers. That does not mean forcing a smile or pretending nothing hurts. It means letting attention sit with a kind intention. It means feeding the seed of good rather than the weeds of worry. A garden does not bloom by shouting at it. It blooms with light, water, and patience. The mind is the same. Offer light through kinder self-talk. Offer water through daily breath and simple care. Offer patience by staying curious for a little while longer. Say, today I give myself a safe space to wish. Let the words land as a promise, not a pressure. Pressure tightens the neck and pulls the chest closed. Permission loosens the neck and opens the chest. This is the mind-body bridge in plain sight. Thoughts of safety bring breath that is deep and easy. Deep breath brings thoughts that are kinder and clear. Settle into this loop of ease. Sitting in this loop for even a few minutes can change the tone of a day. If a wave of fear rises, hold it like a small bird. It may shake, it may chirp with old alarms. Thank it for trying to protect the inner world. Then speak softly to it. You are heard. You do not need to fight. Fear quiets when it is not shamed. The body quiets when fear is not in charge. In that quiet space opens for new ideas and fresh answers. Offer a tender affirmation to seal this beginning. I am worthy of kind outcomes. I am safe to wish and safe to receive. Good reaches me in ways that are gentle and clear. Let these words move through the body like warm tea. Let them touch the heart, the belly, and the hands. If tears come, they are a cleansing rain. If calm comes, it is a friendly sky. Both are welcome. All that matters is that this space stays kind. Now bring awareness back to the room with a soft scan from head to feet. Notice the crown, the forehead, the eyes, the jaw, the throat. Notice the chest, the ribs, the belly, the hips. Notice the thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet. With each area, breathe a little love into it. Allow the ground to hold the weight. Whisper once more, I am safe to wish and safe to receive. A new chapter begins with a gentle sentence. You have just spoken it. Keep the breath easy as this chapter opens. In this gentle spirit, it helps to understand the time frame that gives this journey its shape. The phrase 48 hours is not a race. It is a friendly container. A container holds, steadies, and focuses. In daily life, attention can scatter in many directions at once. A short window brings attention home. The purpose of these 2 days is not to make pressure, but to invite clear focus and warm presence. A focus like this can soothe the nervous system because the mind stops jumping from one worry to another and rests on one kind purpose. When the mind rests, the body thanks you. Digestion may feel easier. Sleep may be more peaceful. The mood may rise like morning light. Think of 48 hours as 2 simple cycles of day and night. Morning is a time to set a tone of calm. Afternoon is a time for small steps. Evening is a time for soft release. Night is a time to let the body repair and reset. Then it repeats. The rhythm itself is medicine. A calm start, a doable action, a gentle let go, a deep rest. When the body senses a rhythm, it relaxes into it. Muscles unclench. The heart rate steadies. Thoughts become less tangled. This is how time can be a friend. It also helps to lighten the weight of outcome. The wish does not have to burst into full bloom in 2 days. This window is for clarity and alignment. Clarity is seeing what matters in simple words. Alignment is the body and mind walking in the same direction. Many hearts get tired not from effort, but from friction, wanting one thing while thinking another, or acting in a way that fights the body's needs. 2 days of small, kind focus can reduce that friction. When friction lowers, progress feels smoother and more natural. A gentle check-in can set the stage. On a piece of paper, write a number from 0 to 10 to mark the current stress level. Note 3 body sensations right now, such as tight shoulders, heavy eyes, or a flutter in the belly. Take 3 rounds of a longer exhale. Inhale to 4, hold to 2, exhale to 6, rest to 2. Recheck the number. Often it moves even 1 point lower. That small shift is a victory. Each time calm grows, the inner space for receiving also grows. Here is a simple view of the 2-day flow. In the first few hours, create a soft bubble of calm with breath and kind words. In the next stretch, allow thoughts to clarify the heart of the wish. Later, take one small step that matches the wish's feeling. Before sleep, release the outcome and rest. On the second day, repeat the pattern. Begin gently, take a small matching step, and close with gratitude and ease. At the end of the window, notice shifts in mood, body, or outlook. Even tiny shifts count. A door that creaks open still opens. To keep the heart open during this window, speak to yourself with steady warmth. Words are food. Harsh words make the body brace. Kind words make the body breathe. Try this affirmation as a steady snack for the mind. Good unfolds with ease and perfect timing. Say it during meals, during a short walk, or while washing hands. Let it set the tempo of the day, not rushed, not stalled, just a wise, even pace. The mind begins to learn that support can arrive without strain. When the mind tries to push, the body senses it as threat. The shoulders lift, the breath turns shallow, the stomach tightens. When the mind softens, the body hears safe. The shoulders lower, the breath slows, the stomach relaxes. This is the body's language. Honor it. In these 2 days, keep listening to that language and keep speaking back with softness. A soft body carries wishes further than a tense one. Use the window as a practice in presence. Sip water with awareness. Step outside for a few minutes and feel air on the skin. Put a palm over the heart and notice the beat. Write a simple line about the feeling being called in. Each action is small, but small actions have a way of waking up the deepest parts of the self. They say, life is happening now, and good is allowed now. Close this time-shaping lesson with a loving thought. I let gentle timing support me. I trust the next kind step. Let the words settle into the muscles. Let them become the rhythm that carries this wish across the next 2 days. Now the wish can be shaped with care. Many people think of a wish as a thing, a job, a number, an item, a result. Beneath everything is a feeling. The feeling is the true treasure. A new role might carry the feeling of purpose. A healthy bank balance might carry the feeling of safety. A peaceful home might carry the feeling of ease. When the feeling is chosen first, the path becomes kinder because actions are chosen to match that feeling. When actions match the feeling, the body and mind move together and progress becomes steady. Take a quiet moment with paper and pen. Write this line: what do I truly want to feel? Leave space and let the answer arrive. Keep the words simple: peace, joy, freedom, confidence, belonging, relief, ease. Write 1 or 2. Feel them in the mouth when spoken. Notice which one makes the shoulders relax or the breath deepen. That is a sign from the body that the word fits. Next, write: why do I want this feeling now? This question is a doorway to meaning. Meaning feeds motivation like sunlight feeds a plant. If the reason is kind and honest, the body relaxes into it. If the reason is harsh, the body tenses because it senses pressure. Keep the reason gentle and true. It may look like, because I want to wake up with a light heart, or because I want to make choices from calm. Short and sincere is perfect. Bring the chosen feeling into the body. Close the eyes. Breathe in to 4 and out to 6. Where does this feeling live today? Check the chest, the belly, the throat, the face, the hands. There might be a warm spot or only a tiny spark. If the feeling is hard to sense, place a palm over the heart and let the warmth guide the way. Whisper, peace, show me where you are in me, or safety, show me where you live in me. Wait a few breaths. Often a hint appears, a soft glow under the ribs, a small warmth in the belly, a loosening of the throat. Stay there and breathe into that area as if sending a soft light to it. Each breath says, I see you. You may grow. Now bring words to the wish that match the feeling. Instead of, I want this exact outcome, shape it as, I welcome the feeling of peace in my daily life, or I accept the feeling of safety as I move through my day, or I allow joyful flow in my work. These are living statements. They guide action and soothe the body at the same time. The mind hears a clear path, the heart hears kindness, the body hears safety. When all 3 hear the same tune, they walk together. Support the feeling with a simple plan that fits the 48-hour window. Choose one tiny action that amplifies the feeling. For peace, it might be a 5-minute breath break or placing a single flower on the table. For safety, it might be checking one bill or reviewing a simple budget line with compassion. For joy, it might be writing a gratitude note or playing a favorite song while making breakfast. Keep the action so small that resistance cannot argue with it. Small steps repeated create trust. Trust calms the body. A calm body allows feelings to grow. Write the plan clearly. In the next 12 hours, I will do one tiny action that matches my feeling. In the next 24 hours, I will do another. In the next 36 hours, I will do a third. In the next 48 hours, I will pause and notice how I feel. This is not a contract with punishment. It is a promise of kindness. If any step does not happen, offer grace and choose a smaller step. The goal is not perfection. The goal is gentle progress. Shape one short affirmation that captures the heart of the wish. Keep it present and simple. I choose the feeling of peace now. I choose the feeling of safety now. I choose the feeling of joy now. Speak it at wake-up, at noon, and at evening. Whisper it while washing hands. Say it while opening a door. Let it ride the breath. The body learns through repetition that is soft and steady. Over these 2 days, the affirmation becomes a companion who walks beside you. Close this stage with a tender self-check. Ask, do my words, my breath, and my next tiny action point to the same feeling? If all 3 line up, the body will feel it as relief. If they do not, make one small change until they do. This is alignment in daily life. It is simple, kind, and powerful. The wish now has a clear shape, a true heart, and a soft path forward. The feeling has a home in the body and a place in the day. That is a beautiful beginning. Language is a living thread that weaves through the mind and body. The words that move inside become the tone of the day, the way the shoulders carry themselves, and the way the heart expects life to go. When inner words are gentle and steady, the body loosens and the breath grows long. When inner words are sharp or harsh, the body tightens and the breath goes shallow. This is why cleaning the inner words is an act of care. It is not pretending. It is choosing nourishment. Many learn to motivate through pressure, sarcasm, or self-judgment. That style might push for a moment, but it drains the system, and the body begins to resist because it does not feel safe. A kinder style gives enough safety for steady action. Today, let the language of the heart set a new tone. Begin by listening to the quiet sentences that loop during the day. Notice the phrases that carry absolutes such as always and never. Those words trap the nervous system in a corner. Swap them for language that makes space, like more and more, I'm learning, or step by step. When the mind hears space, the chest loosens. When the chest loosens, the mind thinks more clearly. This is a helpful circle. Try this pair. I always mess it up becomes, I'm learning to do this with care. One small step at a time. Sense the difference in the jaw and the belly as the new sentence lands. The body often answers at once. The shoulders fall a little. The breath deepens. Bring out a single sheet of paper and draw a line down the middle. On the left, write old thought. On the right, write new support. Do not rush. Choose 3 to 5 frequent thoughts. Keep them simple. Examples: it's too late. I can't keep up. Nothing ever works. Place them on the left. Move to the right side and shape a response that is kind, believable, and present tense. It's too late becomes, I'm right on time for the life I'm creating. I can't keep up becomes, I set a kind pace and choose one next step. Nothing ever works becomes, today I make space for small progress. Right after writing each new line, pause and breathe out longer than breathing in. The longer exhale signals safety and helps the body accept the new message. This practice links thought and body so the change does not sit only in the head. If a new sentence feels too far, add a gentle bridge. Bridges invite the mind to cross without fear. Add words like, I'm willing, I'm open, or I'm learning. I'm not confident could become, I'm willing to learn confidence, a little each day. I'm afraid of money choices could become, I'm open to making one small, clear choice. The word yet is powerful too. I can't do this turns into, I can't do this yet, and the body hears a future. These are not tricks, they are doorways. There is also a kind way to use questions. Ask soft, guiding questions that aim attention toward helpful ideas. What would be the next gentle step? How can this be simpler? Where does ease live in this task? These questions invite the creative parts of the mind to work with the heart. The body responds by relaxing into a problem-solving mode rather than bracing for a fight. Try this during a tense moment. Pause, hand to heart. Ask one gentle question. Wait 2 or 3 breaths. Often a small idea rises, something so simple it was easy to overlook. Watch out for should, must, and have to. They sound like pressure, and the body reads them as orders. Replace them with choose to, want to, or get to. The meaning shifts from force to willingness. I have to make that call becomes, I choose to make that call to support my peace. This change can feel small, but the body often answers with a wave of relief, and that relief carries forward into action. Keep the new language short and rhythmic so it can be used through the day. Test each line with the body. Say it slowly and scan from head to feet. If the jaw tightens or the breath shortens, soften the line until the body says yes. This is how to build a personal library of supportive sentences that truly fit. Place a few of them in easy places, on the phone lock screen, on a card near water glasses, beside the keys. Say them at wake-up, noon, and before sleep. Let them be gentle companions rather than rules. There will be days when old thoughts come back loud. That does not mean failure. It means the heart is doing brave work and the mind is showing its habits. Meet those habits with steady kindness. Say, thank you for trying to protect me, and then offer the new sentence. Pair it with a longer exhale and an easy shoulder roll to shake out tension. These tiny body cues help the new words take root. If strong emotion rises, set the paper down and place both hands over the ribs. Breathe slow. When calm returns, pick up the pen again. This process is not about perfection. It is about gentle repetition until the new words feel natural. Close this stage with one clear anchor you can return to at any moment. I speak to myself with care, and my body trusts me. Let it settle inside. The tone of inner language is the ground under the wish. A soft ground gives strong roots. Hold this ground with love. Worthiness is the doorway through which every good thing enters. When worthiness rises, the heart lets love in, the breath goes deep, and the body believes support is allowed. Mirror work is a simple way to grow worthiness because it invites a direct, kind relationship with the self. Looking into the eyes is tender and strong. It asks for honesty without harm. It can feel new or awkward at first, and that is okay. Start with a small minute. Let the practice be light and sincere. Stand or sit in front of a mirror where the light is gentle. Let the feet find the ground. Allow the spine to lengthen without strain. Relax the jaw by placing the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth just behind the teeth. Soften the belly. Place a hand over the heart to settle the nervous system. Take 3 rounds of a 4-count inhale and a 6-count exhale. This prepares the body to receive kind words. Now, lift the gaze to meet the eyes. Do not search for flaws. Meet the being who has walked through so much and is still here, willing to grow. Start with an easy greeting. Hello, dear one. Let the voice be warm, like speaking to a friend. Notice any resistance that shows up. tension, humor, tears, or a blank feeling, all are welcome. If a wave of emotion rises, breathe and allow it to pass through like water. Stay with the eyes. Say, I am here with you. Feel how the body answers. Often the shoulders drop another inch. Then add, I am willing to learn to love and accept you. The phrase willing to learn creates safety. There is no demand to feel something before it is ready. There is an open door. Continue. I am learning to treat you with kindness. I am learning to trust your timing. I am learning to give you gentle care. Keep the sentences simple. Stay present. If a critical voice appears, perhaps pointing out features or replaying old memories, acknowledge it softly. Thank you for sharing. We are doing something new now. Return to the loving lines. The act of returning is the power of this practice. Each return is a message to the nervous system that kindness is the leader here. Add a few lines of gratitude for the body. Choose specific parts. Thank you, eyes, for letting me see kindness in the world. Thank you, heart, for beating through every season. Thank you, breath, for steadying me. This builds a bridge between thought and physiology. Gratitude calms the inner climate. Over time, this becomes a quiet habit. The body is thanked, the body relaxes, the mind clears. Set a simple plan for the next 2 days, 1 to 3 minutes in the morning and 1 minute at night. In the morning, greet the eyes and offer 3 loving lines. At night, offer 3 lines of appreciation for any small courage shown during the day. If the practice feels too intense at first, begin with meeting the eyes for 10 seconds and saying 1 line, I am here with you. Build from there. If tears come daily, that is a gentle release. Rest afterwards with a hand over the heart and a long exhale. Support mirror work with tiny acts that echo the message of worthiness. Place a soft note where it can be seen. You are worth your own kindness. Pour a glass of water as a gift to the body. Put on a favorite scent or soft fabric. These small choices teach the nervous system that care is normal. When care is normal, receiving good also becomes normal. Journal right after the mirror for 2 minutes. Write what was felt in the body, any lines that touched the heart, and any resistance that spoke up. Keep it brief. Over a few days, patterns appear and growth becomes visible on the page. The mind respects what it sees. This builds faith in the process. If a harsh memory surfaces during the practice, offer this simple response. I honor the part of me that learned to protect. I choose a kinder way now. Then place both hands on the belly and breathe slow. Come back to the eyes when ready. Every time the practice continues after resistance, the body learns that safety can hold strong feelings. That lesson is priceless. Seal the session with a quiet blessing. You are deserving of good. You are welcome here. I am here with you. Let the blessing travel down the neck, across the chest, into the belly, and all the way to the feet. This is worthiness, not as an idea, but as a felt sense. Carry it into the day. A wish becomes easier to receive when the body feels safe, open, and steady. Aligning the body is not a big workout or a strict routine. It is a small set of kind signals that say, you can relax and receive. The breath leads, movement follows, and both speak to the nervous system. This alignment supports clear thinking, calm emotions, and kinder choices. It is simple and it works best when done gently. Begin with 3 rounds of a breath that lengthens the exhale. Sit or stand comfortably. Inhale to a count of 4, hold softly for 2, exhale to a count of 6, and rest for 2. During the exhale, picture the ribs settling and the shoulders melting toward the earth. This breath places the body in a calmer state and invites softness in the mind. If the heart feels jumpy, Add 1 or 2 more rounds and let the out-breath be like a slow stream of air. Now invite gentle movement to release the places that hold common worry. Start with shoulder rolls, 3 times forward and 3 times back. Move slowly as if smoothing soft fabric. Next, let the head tilt right and left, ear toward shoulder, pausing for a breath on each side. Keep the jaw loose. For the jaw, try a simple release. Part the lips slightly and let the tongue rest heavy. Breathe out with a quiet sigh. The body reads that sigh as a sign of safety. Continue with a soft spinal wave while standing or seated. As you inhale, let the chest rise a little. As you exhale, let the chest soften and the hips anchor. This wave unwinds the middle of the back where many carry hidden strain. Add small hip circles if standing, 3 to each side, slow and smooth. Keep the knees soft and the breath steady. If sitting, place hands over the belly and make small circles with the belly instead. Feel the warmth under the palms. Bring attention to the hands and feet. Shake the hands gently for 5 seconds to release extra energy. Lift the toes, spread them, and lay them down. Press the feet into the floor and feel the support rise up through the legs. This grounding reminds the whole system that there is a base to stand on. Take 1 slow step forward and 1 slow step back, sensing the heel, the ball of the foot, and the toes. If space allows, walk for a minute with full attention, breathing slowly and letting the arms swing naturally. Add 1 more calming pattern. Inhale to 4 through the nose, exhale to 6 through the mouth, with lips shaped as if blowing through a straw. This softens the breath and guides the heart rate down. Between rounds, rest the hands on the chest or belly. The warmth of the hands is another message of care. The body gathers these messages like light. Create a tiny morning, midday, and evening routine that fits easily into the 2-day window. In the morning, do 3 rounds of the long exhale breath, a few shoulder rolls, and a 1-minute walk or sway. At midday, take a 2-minute posture reset. Lengthen the back of the neck, soften the belly, place feet flat, and breathe 1 slow round. In the evening, allow a short release for the back and hips. Lay on the floor with knees bent and feet on the ground, or rest with legs up the wall for a minute if it feels comfortable. Follow with 3 slow breaths, exhaling longer each time. Keep everything gentle. The point is to tell the body, it is safe to soften now. Hydration and light movement also support alignment. Sip water through the day and choose 1 small stretch while waiting for something to finish. Water to boil, a file to load, a message to send. Stretch the side body by reaching 1 arm overhead and bending slightly to the other side. Then switch. Unclench the hands and shake out the fingers. These tiny choices keep energy flowing, and steady energy makes receiving new good feel natural. After each micro practice, pause to feel the effect. Close the eyes, breathe out slowly, and scan from head to feet. Notice the change in warmth, heaviness, or ease. This pause teaches the nervous system to link the action with the result. The mind starts to trust the tools because it can feel them working. Trust brings consistency, and consistency brings gentle change. If the body sends a limit signal, fatigue, discomfort, or pain, honor it. Choose a smaller motion or rest. Kindness builds more progress than force. Place a warm hand on the area and breathe to the count of 4 in and 6 out. Say, "Thank you for speaking. I am listening." This builds a relationship of respect with the body. A respected body supports the wish. Let a simple line carry this whole alignment practice. With every breath, I open to good. Say it as the shoulders roll, as the feet root, as the breath flows out slow. Let it become the song of the body. When the body sings safety, the heart hears it. When the heart hears safety, receiving becomes natural. Keep the motions easy, the breath long, and the words kind. The whole being is learning to live in a gentler rhythm, and in that rhythm the wish can land. Action grows best when it is small, kind, and close to the heart. A wish does not bloom from force, it blooms from a steady rhythm of gentle steps. Inspired micro-actions are simple choices that match the feeling at the center of the wish. If the heart has chosen peace, then the action carries the flavor of peace. If the heart has chosen safety, then the action carries the flavor of safety. If the heart has chosen joyful flow, then the action carries the flavor of joy. This matching keeps the mind, body, and spirit walking together. The body relaxes because the step feels natural. The mind focuses because the step is clear. The spirit is nourished because the step honors the true desire. Set a small plan for the next 2 days. Think in 4 friendly windows: hour 0 to 12, hour 12 to 24, hour 24 to 36, and hour 36 to 48. In each window, choose one tiny move that carries the feeling forward. Let the step be so easy that resistance has nothing to argue with. For peace, it might be 2 minutes of slow breathing before opening a message, or a 5-minute tidy of the space that holds the eyes the most. For safety, it might be looking at one bill with warm breath, or placing a single line in a simple budget note: I give my money a calm home. For joyful flow, it could be writing one gratitude sentence, watering a plant, or playing soft music for 3 minutes while moving the body gently. Small steps create trust. Trust calms the nervous system. A calm system stays with the plan. Write the 4 windows on a page and leave room beneath each. In the first window, put one tiny step that can be done today within your current energy. In the second, add one more step that is just as light. In the third, place another nourishing action. In the fourth, set a short reflection to notice shifts: mood, breath, posture, and the tone of inner words. Beside each step, add a small checkbox. When a box is checked, pause for one slow breath out through the mouth, like blowing through a straw. Let the breath carry a message to the whole body. It is safe to do small things well. Stay close to the body as these steps unfold. Choose actions that reduce friction. If the idea of a phone call tightens the throat, change the step to drafting a few gentle words without sending them yet. If a walk outside feels heavy, stand at the door and welcome fresh air for a minute. The outcome is not the test. The test is whether the step matches the feeling and keeps the body open. When a step is too big, cut it in half and then in half again until it feels light enough to carry. Light steps done often build a strong path. Keep the language around these actions soft and intentional. Replace "I have to" with "I choose to" or "I get to." These words shift the body from bracing to opening. Pair each action with a brief alignment pause. Soften the belly, lengthen the back of the neck, let the shoulders fall, and exhale longer than you inhale. The body hears these cues and agrees to cooperate. Cooperation is the secret pathway where effort feels like care rather than strain. Let a few examples plant seeds. For peace, make a gentle tea and drink it without a screen. Write a loving line on a small card and place it by the bed. Clear one corner of a table. For safety, move a small amount into a savings jar. Set a simple reminder for a bill date with a heart symbol beside it. Toss a receipt pile after noting one helpful detail. For joy, step into the light by a window for 2 minutes. Hum a tune while washing hands. Write down a playful idea for later. When the action is complete, whisper, "Thank you, body, for walking with me." Gratitude seals the step and teaches the system that progress can feel kind. Close each window with a short inner acknowledgement. Small steps invite loving results. Let that sentence travel through the chest and into the belly. This is how to build momentum without tiredness. Over the 2 days, the checked boxes will show a trail of gentle courage. The wish will have moved from thought into life, not with pressure, but with peace. There is a point where doing turns into allowing. A seed is placed in the soil, watered, and then the hands release it to the wisdom of earth and light. The same is true for a wish. After kind steps are taken, it helps to let the wish breathe without being held too tightly. Releasing is not giving up. Releasing is trusting timing, trusting support, and trusting that unseen help can move while the nervous system stays soft and steady. This trust lowers tension in the body. The jaw loosens, the brow smooths, and the breath finds an easy rhythm. In this softer state, new paths and answers can slip in. Create a gentle ritual for letting go. Sit with the spine long and the feet grounded. Place both hands on the heart and take 3 rounds of breath with a longer exhale. Then speak the wish in simple, feeling-based words. I welcome peace in my day, or I accept safety in my choices, or I allow joyful flow in my work. After speaking it, picture setting the wish on a soft pillow or a bright plate. Lift the hands, palms open, and make a small motion of setting it down in front. Let the fingers uncurl and rest. This tiny movement tells the body, I am not gripping. I am letting support arrive. If the mind tries to grab the wish back, smile gently at that old habit. It means care is present. Offer a second cue. Write the wish on a small card. Place it in a calm spot, a drawer, a box, or beside a plant, and say, you rest here. I will keep taking the next kind step. Some like to add a small weight on top, such as a smooth stone, to symbolize steadiness. The eyes see the stone, and the body receives a reminder that the wish is being held. Use breath to practice soft allowing during the day. Try the 4-6 rhythm. Inhale to 4, exhale to 6. On the exhale, silently say, I release. On the inhale, I receive. This balanced loop keeps the heart open while easing the impulse to control. Control often comes from fear. Allowing comes from trust. The body knows the difference. Control feels like tight muscles and shallow breath. Trust feels like soft shoulders and a warm belly. Let the body be the guide back to allowing. Create clear boundaries that protect this trust. Limit the time spent rechecking outcomes. Set a short window for planning and action, and then step away to something grounding. A brief walk, gentle stretches, a glass of water sipped slowly, a few lines of kind reading. When worry starts to spin, meet it with a soft question. What is one kind thing I can do right now? Then do that one thing. Often it is breath, posture, or a tiny tidy. After that, return the wish to its resting place in the heart or on the card with a stone. This flow stops the cycle of grasping. Speak a line that blesses the process. I allow life to support me in kind ways. Let this line be the music of the day. Say it while opening a door, while washing a cup, while stepping outside. The repetition works gently on the mind and body, teaching them to expect support. Expectations shape attention. Attention shapes experience. A soft expectation of support makes room for helpful people, ideas, and timing to be noticed and received. If a moment comes when fear is strong, place both hands over the ribs and feel the breath. Say, fear, you are seen. Thank you for trying to protect. I choose trust now. Pair those words with a longer exhale and relaxed jaw. The body will show the way back to ease, and ease will open the path for good movement again. Releasing is not a one-time act. It is a gentle rhythm. Water the seed, then let it rest in the soil of trust. Gratitude is the quiet power that lifts the inner climate. It turns attention toward what is working, and that shift changes the nervous system. Shoulders lower, the heart rate steadies, the mind becomes more open to creative options. In the 2-day window, let gratitude be simple and frequent. It does not need to be grand. The small thank yous carry great light. Use 4 check-ins across the 48 hours to notice changes and offer thanks. At the 12-hour mark, write 3 small goods: a calmer breath during a task, a kind sentence spoken to the self, a moment of light on the floor. At the 24-hour mark, write 1 shift in the body and 1 shift in mood: softer jaw, steadier posture, lighter outlook. At the 36-hour mark, write 1 sign of support: an idea that arrived in a shower, a message that eased a worry, a chance to rest. At the 48-hour mark, write what feels clearer now than at the start. Clarity itself is a gift. Look for signs not as tests, but as gentle winks from life. Signs can be practical. A tip in a conversation that solves a problem, a door that opens with less effort, a price that fits the budget, a time that lines up neatly, a new route that saves energy. They can also be inner: a warm feeling in the chest, a calmer night of sleep, a steady sense that support is nearby. When a sign appears, speak a short thank you inside. I see that. Thank you. This builds a friendship with guidance. Guidance grows when it is welcomed. Course correct with kindness if tension rises or a step stalls. The body will give a cue: a tight throat, a rushing mind, a knot in the belly. Use 3 tools: breath, language, and 1 tiny reset. First, slow the exhale. Second, soften the inner words. Trade: this is going wrong for this is learning. I choose a simpler step. Third, choose a reset that takes under 2 minutes. Drink water, do 3 shoulder rolls, step outside for 2 slow breaths of fresh air, or clear a small surface. Then return to the plan and choose the smallest next step that still matches the feeling at the center of the wish. Kind pivots keep momentum alive. Let gratitude weave through action. Pair each micro action with a thank you to the body. Thank you, hands, for making this call easier. Thank you, legs, for carrying me to the window. Thank you, breath, for being patient. This practice turns daily movements into blessings. Blessings change the inner weather, and when the inner weather warms, good tends to grow. Hold this simple line through the check-ins. I honor every small good that arrives. Let it soften the gaze and lift the heart. Gratitude does not deny pain. It offers balance and strength. With that balance, the journey feels kinder, and a kind journey is the one most likely to be completed. Now, soften the breath and let the whole process gather into a warm center. A wish was chosen by feeling. Words were cleaned until they could carry care. Worthiness was tended in the mirror with simple honesty. The body was aligned with breath and movement so it could receive. Tiny steps met the wish in real life. Then the hands opened and the heart allowed support to move in quiet ways. Gratitude noticed the gentle signs and offered thanks. Through it all, the mind and body learned a new rhythm: soft, steady, trusting. Carry this rhythm forward with a blessing that can be spoken at the start and close of any day. May peace guide my thoughts. May kindness guide my words. May trust guide my steps. May gratitude guide my eyes. Let the words rest in the chest and spread through the belly and down into the feet. Place a palm over the heart and another over the belly. Feel warmth under the hands. This warmth is home. From home, every step is easier. A final reflection can seal these 2 days and open the next. Sit with a calm spine and let the breath lengthen on the exhale. Ask softly, What is one small step that fits my chosen feeling today? Wait for the answer to rise without pushing. It may be a breath before a decision, a kind sentence spoken on waking, or a short walk to clear the mind. Write it down, then ask, what can I set down so ease can stay? It may be an old phrase, a little rush, or an extra check of something already done. Write that down too. 2 lines on a page can carry a day with grace. Let one closing truth settle in the body like warm light. Good responds to gentle care. Life is not asking for strain. Life is asking for a soft, steady yes. A yes to kind words. A yes to tiny steps. A yes to trust. A yes to gratitude. When that yes becomes a habit, the inner world changes shape, and the outer world often follows in practical, helpful ways. Hold these simple affirmations as friendly companions,